So, hello everyone, welcome back. And we are here again with TrackMania on the fall 2020 maps. 2 down, got author in both of them. It took a while to get author in the second map. Not necessarily because it was hard, but because it was tricky. And with that said, we are going to move on to track number 3, which starts off with ice. So this looks like it may be another hour-long stream to get this author title going, but we shall see, provided the map loads properly. There we go. Also going to lower the audio just a little bit on the background music. There goes Discord, basically picking me out, which is fine. Alright. Ice. You get it slippery, and there's no traction. So once you hit the line, you can't get out of it. I mean, you can turn your car, but it's not going to do you a whole lot. Just gotta find the spot where you get the most momentum out of it. And you don't want this little wobbly thing going, because that's what happens. That one, typically on those banks, you want to ride between those 2 red lines. That tends to give you a really good lane to work with. Just lining up your car so it stays there is the hard part. But once you get it done like that, it's easy pickings. Gold medal at the bat. Okay, so this is a very deceiving track, at least towards the end here. So this is all just basically a large cannon that you gotta drive through to get yourself chucked out into the plains. Right? Yeah, see, too much wobble and you lose too much speed. Yeah, you're not gonna make that. See what I can do with this one. Go. Wobbling again. There we go. Yeah, the little bit of wobble at the beginning there made me lose a lot of speed. And the landing's not going to do me any favors either. Alright, let's try again. Yeah. I gotta hit that curve. That little banking, that's gonna be the big difference between everything. Once I get that nailed down, world's your oyster. Okay, very clean drop, very clean drop. There we go. Got a lot of time out of that. Still not author medal though, so we gotta keep going. I know on ice tracks a lot of people tend to give up, which is why we're going to be rating a little higher than usual, at least for the time being. But this isn't bad. Like, this is the people who just quit and give up on trying to get ice levels are, I mean, I understand it. Oh no, I understand it, but at the same time, like, just at least write it out, figure out what it is that it's doing. Because this is really not that difficult, to be honest. The ending here is what's tricky, and I can understand if you don't get author, to some extent. But if you're someone who's constantly grinding the ranks, like, don't just ignore ice. There's author. This is the shortest stream yet. Top 5, North Carolina. Top 126 in the US. Let's go ahead and run a few more victory laps here. So not too bad then, starting the stream off late to get an author medal like, I don't know, 5-10 minutes in. Yeah, it's not going to be the cleanest of landings. I did have to decelerate a little bit there. Just trying to see if I can beat my personal best now. get some insurance time, if you will, since this is pretty early in the season on TrackMania, so I am going to dip back in ratings a little bit. So if I can get a very solid score now, more than what I have now, it's going to do me dividends for the future, not having to come back to this track for any reason. Dang. I gotta find the speed on this track though. I mean, I technically already did, it's just bank, bank, coast, and then don't wobble here. Wobbling too much, losing too much speed, and then land flat. And then you got gold, or author, depending on how quick you get it. I'm wobbling again. Jeez. There's something with that banking, it's not quite strong enough to actually hold your car. It's kind of weird. I'm gonna go into the bank real late here. It's not gonna do me any favors. I thought it was gonna catch me sooner and keep me on that bottom line that I want, but nope. Just gonna get thrown up the wall. Okay, so my entrance has to be around here then. Nope. Gotta enter sooner, apparently. Here. That felt better. I don't have as much wobble as I did on my last go around. Do I have enough air? I do. More than last time. But I don't have the line for it. Just have to throw my car to the left on that exit. Okay. Give myself a very... Nope, wobbled again. That's so weird. Because there was another similar track on the previous season with a banking similar to this, but I guess the banking on that was sharper. So it was actually hugging your car on the wall without any issue like that. Don't hit the tree. Son. Alright, let's get it. I don't know why I'm not just trying to imitate the last personal, like my last line, but I'm not doing it. I'm just trying to see if I can get any more speed out of this track before calling it quits. Yeah, it's not going to do me any favors. Alright, let's try again. Okay, that's not getting me anywhere either. Wobbly, wobbly, wobbly. But I'm flat, I have a chance. No chance. Man, I beeline my way into the goal line on that attempt. This may be it. Nope. Had to get myself more sideways and then drift the car into the goal line. Okay. Drifting on ice is actually beneficial because it actually gives you more momentum. But at the same time, like when you're in these funnels, you better off just go straight. But if you're on flat land, drifting can actually get you a little extra speed. It's a little strange how that works. Okay, that works. Hard left. Not enough air. And then the car corrected itself. Okay. Come on. See, I improved on my front end, but I'm losing it all on the back end here because I just had such a clean exit. No. Really throwing my car out there. And it's still not enough. Look at that. The speed racered my way into the goal line. Oh, that personal best. I don't know how to get that kind of. I know what it is though. It's just like hugging the not hugging. It's just throwing the steering wheel all the way off to the side and then drifting your way in. But it's so hard to like trust a car in that regard, because I still don't trust this car. It has such a very little window, very short window where you can get away with things in this car without it affecting your performance. And so it's like, I don't want to commit, but I have to, otherwise I'm not actually going to get the best timing. And it was the same issue I had in the previous track. The previous track had 2 turns. One turn you did have to take with some leniency. And in the second turn, you can actually just floor through it if you find the right turn, if you find the right part. And towards the end of that, I was actually finding a way to speed through the first turn as well and carry on that speed. I just couldn't figure out how to do that and then exit into the second turn with all that speed without wiping out or slowing down. Let's see if I get any speed here. No. I don't know why, I'm losing a lot of speed now going off of that banking. I'm not sure why. Let's see. This is competitive. I don't have enough speed again. That is strange. Why don't I have enough speed anymore? Oh, that's not doing anything. Like I said, this game is not very forgiving. So having only 2 wheels on the floor is not going to do you any justice. Okay, a little wobbly. But good speed. And again, when I hit this banking here, I don't know why. I don't know what I'm doing that's not giving me that speed to fly over that banking. I have way more speed. There we go. But then I can't get it out. It's like if I turn before I get launched, I don't have enough speed. But I can't stay straight because then I get thrown into the wall. I'm just lucky, I guess, that I got author. I mean, like I said, I'm taking a different line. It's not that I got lucked out, because I did the same thing like 3 or 4 times and got gold and an author out of it, so. I'm just trying to figure out if there's a second line here that will give me a little bit faster speed. But so far, like, being fast at the beginning isn't doing me any favors. It's weird. Look at that. That's the one thing that upsets me a lot in games. It's when I'm not consistent. When I myself am not consistent. When I'm not able to replicate what I did to get a good score, replicate what I did to keep doing it, and to play better and better. Those are my frustrations in games. It's always my fault, you know? I always want to put the blame on me first. But, oh my goodness. It's upsetting when things don't line up right.